guys, so I was so eager to make this video because I just feel like there's such a lack of awareness behind who are some of the biggest and most successful skincare brands out there. And I really wanted to talk about these brands today, but they're not just any brands that I'll be mentioning. They are Asian-owned, Asian-inspired, and Asian-manufactured skincare brands. If you don't already know, Asian hate has increased significantly since the beginning of the pandemic. But even though the spotlight had just hit this topic, racism and Asian hate against people of color, it's always been there, it's always existed. I have some really informative links that I have for you in the description box below. If you want to stay informed, it's really important to be knowledgeable and keep the conversation going because that is such a big portion of the fight against racism. So I'm going to list out these brands in no particular order. I don't favor the first one I talk about, I don't favor the last one I talk about. So the first one is one of the biggest Asian skincare brands in the world, winning a very long list of awards, COSRX. So this brand has been favored by so many people because they do such a good job at making simple, affordable, and innovative products. This was actually the brand that got me into skincare. When I was just getting super into skincare, I was probably around 17, 18 years old. COSRX was my go-to. They were the first brand I ever bought. It was visually pleasing. It was, it was enticing that way because it was new, it was different. So when I first saw them on Ulta's website, I was really captured by how cool everything looked. I was like, snail? Like, what is snail? Like, I want that on my face. Back when I was 17, 18, that's when I started getting into snail products because of COSRX. Around that time, I was the most insecure about my skin, and so I wanted my own skincare routine. These were fun products. These were satisfying and got the job done. As a teenager looking for your first skincare, like official skincare routine, you want something fun, you want it satisfying, and you want it to work, and COSRX gave me that. COSRX is definitely a brand that I would recommend someone to look into that's around the teen years, just getting started. You want something fun, you don't know if you're going to be allergic to anything. COSRX has a lot of simple ingredient lists. A lot of their products don't have fragrance, essential oils, alcohols, and a lot of fun products nowadays. They contain so much fragrance, essential oils. Starting off with that might not be the smartest move because you don't know how your skin is going to react. That could just ruin the whole experience of just stepping into, for the first time, your skincare journey. I actually have a lot of products that I enjoy from them, but I wanted to pick only one product per brand because I feel like I'm going to be here forever and this video would be unnecessarily too long. So the product that I chose is their Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I've developed a slight dependency on snail products. It's always made my skin feel really hydrated and moisturized for a long period of time. Their harvesting of like the actual snail excretion, it doesn't harm the snail, so it is cruelty free, thank God, because snails are so cute. I really believe in the power of snail, mainly because it shows that it hydrates my skin and moisturizes my skin. This product actually has 96.3% snail secretion. It's a lot less risk for those who have sensitive skin because it doesn't have the alcohols, it doesn't have the fragrance, the essential oils. It actually only has 12 ingredients, mainly is the snail secretion. They didn't fail to add more beneficial skin-loving ingredients. They added ingredients like betaine, butylene glycol, sodium hyaluronate to help boost the skin's moisture levels. Snail has so many different components to it. The mixture that creates snail secretion is so diverse. You have a bunch of different ingredients that creates snail secretion. So you have allantoin, hyaluronic acid to help soothe and keep the skin moisturized, and you have collagen and elastin, which acts as humectants, pulling in moisture. You also have glycolic acid, which helps not only pull in moisture but chemically exfoliate the skin, and it also contains antimicrobial peptides to help kill bacteria. And the list really goes on. A lot of their ingredients lists are very simple, so it's more safe for those who have sensitive skin because the shorter the ingredients list, the less you have to worry about to cause irritation. So the next brand is not only Asian owned, but it's also women owned. 3 powerful women own this brand, and this brand is Crave Beauty. The brand was sparked by the realization of lack of clean and safe period care for women, which eventually branched off into curating their own skincare line, which actually uses manufacturing technology from Korea because Korea is very advanced in their way of creating their skincare. So they took their clean approach from their period care and used that to creating their skincare line. So their skincare brand is Clean Beauty, if that's something that you look for. So that means their products are created without proven or suspected harmful ingredients, not only for humans, but for the environment. Their products are really well thought out. They put so much care. One of my favorite things about their skincare line is the packaging. So if you're someone who cares about the way that your skincare products look, I know that you're gonna like these. To some people, skincare isn't just, oh, I need something that works, I don't care, I'll put it like in my drawer. But I know there's that huge portion of the skincare community, like myself, who really appreciates the hard work, the attention to detail that this company had put into their packaging. I get wanting to have products that you want to freely display on your table, on your vanity. They just have such a beautiful, minimalistic packaging. It has like a matte frosted exterior. It's just aesthetically pleasing. It's discreet. Even the colors of their products. This is one of the most visually pleasing skincare products that I have around my room. I love to display this one. One of my favorite products from their line that I really enjoy using is their Daily Detox Oil to Foam Gentle Cleanser. It is a very gentle cleanser. I really like to use this if I have to morning cleanse or even after a long day if I'm wearing some like minimal makeup. What I like about the smell of this product is that it's also as discreet as it looks. If I want to have a spa-like experience, I would probably reach for these products. Some people just really prefer to have fragrance in their skincare, which there's nothing wrong with that. To some people, fragrance is a relaxation moment for them, and you can't forget about that part in skincare. So if you're looking for a product that's cruelty-free, clean, women-owned, Asian skincare, and gives you that sensorial spa-like experience, this could be a really good brand for you to look into. There's gonna be a really big chance that you're gonna roll your eyes at me when I tell you the next brand. You're gonna be like, oh, Eleina, like, really? Is there anything else that you talk about? So the next brand is the oh so popular iUnique. I've spoken about them endlessly on my channel. iUnique is definitely a skincare brand for minimalists. Minimalists who are looking for minimal looking products, minimal ingredients, something to hydrate and nourish the skin. They are so successful at creating soothing and hydrating, high quality, potent skincare products for a really reasonable price. To give you an example, their serums. Guys, don't kill me. I know I keep talking about their serums, but I really wanted to bring this up because this is a brand that I talked a lot about in the last 6 months. I'm not gonna go in depth about the serums because I just made a video about all the serums that I've used from their line. I used them for 2 months and then created the video. But if you want to see an in-depth video talking about the ingredients, talking about how each of them individually work and the differences, basically everything you need to know about these serums, I'll have that video available for you to watch in the description box below. This brand is the perfect example of well-deserved hype. This next brand is heavily inspired by the Jocelyn dynasty, and I'm so sorry if I'm not saying that right. I try to look up how to actually pronounce it, but I'm kind of struggling because there's like 5 different ways that these people pronounced it, and I have no idea which one is the right one, so I'm gonna stick with Jocelyn for now. According to the website, the Jocelyn dynasty was a Korean dynastic kingdom that lasted for about 5 centuries. During that time, women from noble families really focused a lot on their complexion, how their skin looked mainly, because they barely wore any makeup, and that was simply just the standard of high-class beauty. This skincare line was curated to fit the mold of this standard of high-class beauty. That is where they had this inspiration from for this line. Very minimalistic packaging, simple ingredients, packing as much potency in their serums and in their toners. So if you're looking for a more minimalistic approach to skincare with a lot of potent ingredients, and it also has that little bit of history behind it, a little bit of meaning, you could definitely look into and see if it's a brand for you. Most of their leave-on products like toners, serums, moisturizer, they're all fragrance-free, essential oil-free, and alcohol-free. That alone makes it a less of a risk for those who have sensitivities or just simply don't want those in your skincare ingredients. One of my favorite products from their line is the Ginseng Essence Water. I love this product because my skin drinks it up like it's like juice on a hot summer day. My skin just, this essence contains 80% of ginseng root water, which is a natural antioxidant. It also contains 2% niacinamide to help brighten your overall complexion and also help balance your overall moisture levels, and 0.04% adenosine to help soothe any irritation. So if my skin is overworked, if my skin is struggling because, you know, I over irritated it, this is a product that I can reach for and apply on my skin to help soothe and balance everything out again. This next brand I am so excited to speak about because she is someone who I've watched for so many years since I was in high school. Leah Yu is a skincare YouTuber YouTuber, and now she is a CEO of her own company called Crave Beauty. I have always loved her philosophy on skincare, and she is very much like pro-environment, pro-sustainability, and it translates a lot into her skincare products and her brand. Crave Beauty was launched in 2017. It was very exciting for me. Crave Beauty is all about back to basics, and I love that approach in skincare in such a busy, saturated world where in just the skincare community alone, things can be so overwhelming, and sometimes it's so hard to choose a product for yourself, and I know that can be so confusing. And so I love her going back to basics approach and simplifying your skincare routine. That's what she and her skincare brand is all about. Her brand is not only simple, but she tries to make sure that these are effective products with skin-loving ingredients. You see her creating one product, putting so much thought into it, especially if you follow her on Instagram. You see how much thought and care she puts into each individual product. It's almost like her baby. She and her team work so hard to try and make Crave Beauty a more sustainable brand, one change at a time. To name some of the environmentally supportive changes that her and her brand has made, they use non-toxic adhesives for all of their labeling. They also use UV ink, which is a lot safer than the old traditional inks. And they've also made it possible for us to act more sustainably, where they allow you to choose the option to ship your packages using a carbon offset shipping method. So your package arrives in 100% recyclable carton, plus it doesn't have all of that excess filler. This brand isn't just created for our skin to love and enjoy, but also for the planet to appreciate. One of the products that I really have so much appreciation towards is the Great Barrier Relief. This is a soothing fragrance-free serum, but you can actually use it as a moisturizer. So if your skin craves more lightweight kind of moisture, you might actually end up using this as a moisturizer and a serum combined into one. Who doesn't like a moisturizer hybrid one-purpose product? By just looking at this ingredients list alone, it just makes me smile because it's packed with so many notable ingredients from top to bottom. It's clearly well thought out. It's formulated with loads of tamanu oil, which is an ingredient to help calm any irritation like from breakouts and help smooth out any texture. Plus on top of that, you also have sunflower and rosehip oil to help calm any redness and irritation, to help alleviate dry skin. It's just one of those brands that don't make skincare harder for you. For someone who could just be getting into skincare, it can get very intimidating. It doesn't make the experience intimidating. It's straightforward with great ingredients. The next brand is the epitome of trendy skincare that's fun and functional. And I love those two words together, fun and functional, because you want skincare to be fun and you also want it to work. This is a brand that focuses on people who deal with dehydration, who deal with dryness, over excessive oil production, and dull skin. So they heavily focus on hydration. A good skincare routine always starts off with the basics, which is hydration. Hydration is the basic of all skincare routine. It is the root of everything. Their labs have focused over 25 years of their attention into water science because they believe that great skin begins with hydration, and I couldn't agree more with that. So many of their products are so gentle, they're so discreet, it almost feels like you're just rubbing silk and feathers on your skin. I love how they're so focused on one thing, and focusing on one thing can often deliver the best results. It was hard for me to just choose one product because I'm actually quite in love with two products. One is the, of course, Laneige sleeping mask. I've been using the Laneige sleeping mask for years. I mean years. I can't find anything better. I've tried several different lip balms and chapsticks and lip glosses, you name it, lip oils. Nothing keeps my lips hydrated more than this Laneige sleeping mask. It has never made my lips dry. It clings onto your lips and doesn't allow moisture to leave it. They definitely asked that question of, okay, it's easy to hydrate the lips, but what actually keeps it hydrated throughout the day? And once they asked that question, they made a product and they solved a problem for so many people out there. And that's what I think makes a great brand. And that's why they're so successful. And this is one of those products that I can't replace. It's just one of my go-to products. I use it all the time and I don't feel the need to constantly reapply it. I have not had any lip product hold moisture for that long of a time. Not only does it do such a good job, it lasts forever. Another product that I fell in love with is the Laneige Cream to Skin Toner and Moisturizer. Unlike the lip mask that I've been using for years, I actually just discovered this in the last year and I quickly fell in love with it. Trying products is just as important as looking at the ingredients list, because when you look at the ingredients list, it's kind of like, I don't really know if that's gonna do much for me. I don't know if it's really going to add value into my skincare routine. This is a product that once you've tried it, you'll understand why it received so much attention. For people who don't have time to have a 12-step skincare routine, adding this like hybrid into your skincare just shortens everything, makes it quick and easy. For those who have parched skin or really irritated skin, this is a product that can really help calm and soothe irritation. The ingredients are actually so simple. It's actually fragrance, essential oil, and alcohol free, so it's more suitable for those who have sensitive or reactive skin. It also contains green tea, which is a well-known antioxidant to fight off those free radicals and also soothe the skin. So now that I've shared with you some products that I love from really great Asian inspired, Asian owned, and Asian manufactured skincare brands, I think throughout this one thing remains clear if you haven't been in the skincare community, that Asian skincare has reigned the skincare industry for so long. They know how to produce products that are innovative, that give people and show people that they can give you results without having to sacrifice the fun of it all. The skincare community is so heavily influenced by Asian culture, technology, and innovation. Accepting one another's cultural differences and accepting one another in general will only push our society forward. It's about learning from one another and accepting our differences that we're able to really grow and connect. So once again, I hope I brought you some value today, and please don't forget to check out those links I've provided for you in the description box below. I hope you keep the conversation going and support ending racism and hate along with me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified every single time I post a new video so you never miss out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!